Hello, welcome back into the A.C.E and the whole podcast. Somber day here. Day's whole podcast, very somber. Our man didn't get it done. He got snubbed. I gotta say, those 34 seconds though, where he was throwing everyone out of the ring, and he was climbing, and he had that bitch unhooked, and they threw him off the ladder, and Damian Priest won. But don't worry. Triple H said good things come to those who wait. Motherfucker, I'm tired of waiting. Give me what I want. Shit.
Done my waiting. Give me the LA Knight, yeah. With the money in the bank.
Anyway, welcome in. Money in the Bank recap this week. We've got Cliff. We've got Eli. You've got yourself, the true, the forever champ. Eli did win the Contenders Cup for the Money in the Bank. But him and I did tie for the Ace in the Bank. So today that will go to a trivia shootout between us two, with Cliff handpicking and delivering the questions.
I have done extensive research to find only the trickiest of questions to fuck with you guys.
So you got that in this episode, as well as a little change to guess the wrestler. I think we're guessing
our horizons a little bit.
Yeah, I think we're guessing UFC fighters now. That's what Eli's decided to go with this week. And then we've got our Contenders Cup card of the week, which is the NJPW Independence Day show, night 2, not night 1. Happy July 4th. It'll be July 4th once this comes out, I do believe. It is Monday right now. Yeah, so this will upload at 4:30 a.m. July 4th. Happy July 4th to all you out there that do celebrate. As well, just today we're going to discuss Money in the Bank, recap that bish, as well as Forbidden Door, since we haven't gotten the chance to talk about it yet. Probably won't spend too much not a whole lot of time on it, since it's been a while ago. Still some things to talk about. But Money in the Bank will probably be the focus for today, as well as the trivia and all that stuff we already talked about. Running through both cards real quick, starting with Forbidden Door. I'm only going to do the matches that were on the main show. I don't want to talk about anything that was on the pre-show, especially Athena. So starting beginning to end for Forbidden Door, you have NJF retaining over Hiroshi Tanahashi, CM Punk defeating Satoshi Kojima. Lariat! Kojima!
Elbow to the dick.
Make Stan Hansen proud.
I don't think any of those lariats are making Stan Hansen proud, let's be honest. And after that, you had Orange Cassidy retaining his international championship against Zack Sabre Jr., Katsuri Shibata, and Daniel Garcia. Sonata defeated Jungle Boy Jack Perry. What a surprise. With Jack Perry turning heel after the match, attacking Hook. So we've got heel Jungle Boy Jack Perry now. You had the Elite, Eddie Kingston and Tomohiro Ishii beating the Blackpool Combat Club with Konosuke Takeshita and Shota Umino. You had Toni Storm retaining the AEW Women's World Championship over Willow Nightingale. And then Will Ospreay defeating Kenny Omega to win the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. After that, the second to last match, you had Sting, Darby Allin, and Tetsuya Naito defeating Le Suzuki Gods. You're doing it wrong. It's top and bottom.
Yeah.
And then your main event, you had Bryan Danielson beating Kazuchika Okada by submission. And that wraps up your...
tapped out Okada.
I don't like that at all. I think that was a terrible ending to that match. Just because I think Okada should have went over. But what do I know? I'm not Tony Khan or the guy that runs NJPW. I forget his name.
We're very lucky we didn't do predictions for this, because I would have been shit out of luck on quite a few. I'm gonna be honest.
I would have gotten quite a few right, but I definitely would have gotten Okada Danielson wrong.
Yeah, I would have got that one wrong. I would have got the Bullet Club Blackpool Combat Club one wrong.
See, I wouldn't have gotten that one wrong.
And I would have got the Sting and Les Suzuki Gods wrong. I would have got the tag matches wrong.
You are bringing Tetsuya Naito in to fucking lose to Chris Jericho.
Whoa. Who faced Blackpool Combat Club?
It was the Elite.
You said Bullet Club.
Whoops. The Elite was in Bullet Club.
She wasn't. Neither was Kingston.
Or you say, thank God.
Eddie Kingston in the Bullet Club would go hard.
Eddie Kingston needs to just retire.
I ain't saying shit.
Eddie Kingston's going to come out of the G1 block, and he's going to win, the quarterfinal.
I don't understand any of the hype behind Eddie Kingston. He's decent on the mic. That's it.
He's the everyman's man.
He's got one half of... Well, he's probably got like 1/4 of everything you need to be a fucking pro wrestler. Anyway, that's the Forbidden Door results. And then from beginning to end, the Money in the Bank results. You had Damian Priest winning the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, as we alluded to in the beginning of the episode. I'm sure we all will talk quite a bit about that. After that, you had Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez winning the women's tag team championships, with Shayna Baszler turning on Ronda Rousey. You had Gunther defeating Matt Riddle by submission, and after that, John Cena just randomly appeared out of nowhere because he can. Then you had Cody Rhodes beating Dominic, Io Sky winning the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, Seth freaking Rollins beating Finn Balor after a little it wasn't really interference, just kind of muddling up of Damian Priest out there in ringside. And you had the Usos defeating the Bloodline. Not only did they defeat them, Jay pinned Roman for the first time in 3.5 years.
Called it. Since Baron Corbin.
So, a lot of interesting stuff coming out of Money in the Bank heading to SummerSlam. So I think I'll just start with Forbidden Door. We'll open up the door, open up the floor for that. Any thoughts? About any match on the card?
All of them are pretty
Honestly,
good. Hands down.
I think it was a really good card. Sting and Chris Jericho together is always going to be funny.
Sting and Chris Jericho have gotten old.
Yes, they have.
Chris Jericho's also become a fucking bum.
Yes, he has. Jungle Boy Jack Perry had a good match, and then the turn, I guess, because I don't know, because fuck Hook apparently.
Screw all the story that has been told about him and Luchasaurus and everything else that happened. Essentially, is what happened.
So does this mean Christian was right?
That he's absolutely nothing in AEW? Yes.
I think we'll definitely. I want Luchasaurus and Christian and Jack Perry, since they're all heel now. Only makes sense. Honestly, I mean.
And then MJF doing MJF things.
I'm still not sold on Jack Perry being all that. I think someone said backstage that he was a douchebag. Jack Perry is.
Jack Perry?
Yeah. Someone came out and said he was a douchebag.
So this isn't the character anymore, this is the person.
Who knows though? I just think it's funny how you're heel, you're supposed to be heel. No one has ever said a bad thing about him backstage, that being MJF. But you have all these other fucking people like CM Punk and Jack Perry. They're like, oh, he's a fucking douchebags. I hate them. They are not good people. They're terrible to work with. Yep. Elite. What do you mean? They damn near tanked the entire fucking company there for a little bit.
I mean, that little bit also proves that AEW didn't need the Elite to put out good TV.
Yeah, so I think they should just go back to doing spot fests on the indies and get off my TV screen. Keep Kenny Omega, though. Get rid of the rest.
You and your Young Bucks hate, man. My God.
I will stay on this Young Bucks hate, bro. I will stay firm on this Young Bucks hate.
Matt and Nick Jackson could pay off your student loan debt and you'd still spit in their face.
So back freshman year, I did that super kick to that snowman that someone built, and they looked at the story, and that did nothing to help their graces in my eyes. I don't care. Like they could do a lot, and I still would not like them. I don't hate them as people. It's just the matches that they put on are, to me, boring as fuck. Like every now and then they'll have a good spot, but it's kind of treading into the Roman Reigns territory where
shut up, Eli.
It's the same spots every match. Like you have to get the double super kick in at least 30 times a match.
So do the Usos.
They don't do it near as much as the Young Bucks, as well as the people who get hit with the super kicks actually sell them. Unlike the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks will just throw super kicks at him all match, and then, it does nothing. And then the Usos do their super kicks, and it puts Roman flat on his back.
Yeah, because they did 10 kicks and a splash and a low blow.
And a 1D.
Which is apparently enough to put away Roman, but not enough to put away Sammy or Kevin. So what does that say? Anyway, I want to talk about the main event real quick. We got the final countdown for one time. And it was great. I am a little sad though.
I did like the pre-match promo that they had. I don't know if it was pre-match or it was on one of the Dynamites or Rampages leading up to it, but when he was talking about when he was on the Indies and he's heard all this great stuff about Okada and he's a Rainmaker, but I hated that line. I thought that shit was stupid as fuck. You're a Rainmaker, but there's not gonna be any rain in the desert. The fuck does that mean? What does that mean? He is not a literal Rainmaker. He is a Rainmaker. Yeah.
But no, that was actually at Dominion.
Get your own. Well, mine's backwards. I don't know how to. I can't write it.
Dominion.
It's in the settings. I muted my video.
Bro, I can't go through and change the settings now. So you're telling me when this upload? Oh, never mind. I'll just write it backwards.
Good luck with that.
Keep changing.
Yeah, you two cover while I'm trying to.
So Eli, honestly though, who was your match of the night though, Eli, and why was it Athena?
Fuck you.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. No. Honest. Oh, fuck. We're talking about Forbidden Door.
Yes.
As much as I've shit on Austin, I shit on the Elite.
I can't read that.
What do you mean you can't read that?
I read it the first way.
The first time it was
Haey. The first time I could read it.
Eli lied to you. I can read it left to right on my screen.
It's backwards for me, my guy.
Okay,
Eli lied to you.
You motherfuckers always be hunting after the champ.
Austin, Eli did it. Anyway, Eli, match of the night. Who got it?
Damn.
Fucking spit it out, come on.
I really enjoyed the MJF and Tanahashi match, honestly. Everything beforehand
really good
and after.
Blend of styles.
A lot of people were complaining that it was slow, but if you don't know Japanese style wrestling, yeah, it's going to be a little slow to you. That's just kind of how it is. It's kind of how it goes. Tanahashi's also up there in age, competing against somebody who's
Dave Meltzer gets
low
off
20.
to Japanese style wrestling, so
Yes, he does.
But I mean,
has he released the star ratings yet for Forbidden Door?
I don't know.
I can check.
I have not seen it yet.
I don't think he has.
But honestly, MJF
Anyway.
really worked well with Tanahashi. Tanahashi really worked really well with MJF. There was enough spots in that match that it was good. During the match, MJF released a tweet that he won the match. So
he pre-programmed the tweet. Yeah,
that one was good.
yeah.
And then he legitimately left the arena after the match. So I mean, beginning to end, outside of the pay-per-view, leading up into it and everything else, it was really good. I probably would have given it to Adam Cole and Tom Lawler in the buy-in, but Adam Cole got pulled for it being sick, which led into a really good spot on Dynamite.
Better than you, baby.
MJF pulls up and goes, "Oh yeah, really, I wish I would have thought of that. I wish I could have thought about that." I'm like, yeah, that. I hope they win this tournament. Straight up. Hope they win.
I don't think they'll win, but my God, I hope they make it far.
I hope they become tag team champions out of it, and we get this whole freaking rock and sock gimmick out of it.
Not the rock and sock connection, bro.
That's how it feels, honestly. Somebody who can't stand the other guy, and somebody that gets over with the fans really well, both technically, and then they win the tag team championships. A heel and a face. The Rock was the heel, and Mankind was the face, and now we have MJF as the heel, and Adam Cole as the
Adam
face.
Cole doing the MJF "This Is Your Life."
I hope that would be the best thing ever.
So he has put out the star ratings for Forbidden Door.
Ooh.
And there is only 1 5-star match.
Okada?
No.
Tanahashi?
It is the Omega Ospreay.
Fair enough.
That only got 5?
Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4. It got 6 stars. Nothing else got
That
over
gives
5.
Ospreay 26 5-star matches. 5-star and over matches.
Why do we care about this little fucking numbskull like fucking star ratings?
I don't know.
That's my question. Like, why do we
Jim
as a
Cornette,
whole
settle down.
like,
Jim Cornette, settle down.
As shut the fuck up, let me talk. Why do us as a whole, as a wrestling community, place Dave Meltzer's little fucking star ratings on such a high pedestal? We're talking about a guy who gave Kurt Angle 0 5-star matches. Kurt Angle has none. And he's openly admitted to saying he's very biased towards Japanese wrestlers and Japanese style wrestling. He's openly admitted that. So why do we even let this fucking guy have the time of day? Why do people think this is like religion? Like this is scripture. We have to fucking live by this.
I was gonna move past it. You're the one that looked it up. I was just gonna move on past this statement.
I wanted to look it up because someone brought it up. And we're talking Kazuchika Okada, Bryan Danielson got 4 3/4 of a star, like 4.75 stars. Exactly,
How?
it makes no fucking sense.
Like Omega,
That got the same. That got the same star rating as the Elite and Eddie Kingston match versus the Blackpool Combat Club.
I don't agree with that at all.
Exactly.
We're gonna make a star rating on the podcast.
No, it has to be. We're gonna create a poker hand. 4 aces to no
CM
aces.
Punk and the Kojima match got 4 stars.
What?
0.75 less than Bryan Danielson and Kazuchika
God.
Okada.
I just
It was
wasn't a
good
fan of that match.
Not that good of a match.
It was a match.
It was a match. I mean, CM Punk got hit in the dick. I don't.
The Orange Cassidy match also got 4 stars.
I forgot there was a match with him in it.
That was Orange Cassidy. It was the 4-way for the title.
I knew there was a match I was forgetting to think about. Daniel Garcia doing that match was phenomenal.
I just don't get why people obsess about him so much. Like, people think it's like the end all be all. Like, they hold 5-star ratings up to a higher standard than anything. It makes no fucking sense to me.
I really don't know. But I will say, my match of the night was Omega Ospreay. Like, it's got to be.
That was always going to be match of the night. That should have been
the main event.
When you go 40 minutes and it's not the main event,
that kind of kills the crowd.
Yeah, the fuck are you doing? What also kills the crowd moving over to Money in the Bank is when you have the most over person in wrestling right now not win the Money in the Bank. LA Knight. Yeah. Also, real quick, fuck you to Kevin Nash.
Yeah, fuck Kevin Nash.
Honestly, get your crickety ass knees out of here.
No.
Kevin Nash said he doesn't understand why people are so hot on LA Knight because he's just a ripoff of The Rock. Which Chad tried to sell me on the same logic, and I told him, you name me anyone else. You name me anyone else in the current wrestling business today that is not ripping off or like pulling from anyone, like any other history, like any other wrestling in the history of the business. You can't, because it's
Shark
just not
Boy's
fucking
whole
true.
gimmick was Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Give me a shill, yeah.
Shark Boy is not the example you should be using here.
I love a Shark Boy.
So I was on the phone with him, and we were naming off all these people, and we kind of came to the conclusion that there's only a handful of original people. One of them being Abaddon.
Yeah.
He's like, she reminds me a lot of a Rosemary in TNA. I was like, they've been wrestling damn near the same amount of time.
Abaddon reminds me more of Abyss than anything else.
But no one's done it to her extent. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Their extent. I don't know. That is just such a fucking cop-out to not like someone that's popular. Like, that's like the hipster way of thinking. Like, you don't like something because it's popular. Just fucking say that instead of saying, it reminds me too much of The Rock and Stone Cold. He's just fucking copying. Yeah, it's not worth it. Fuck you mean it's not worth it?
You take that bottle of Prime and I'll shove it up Kevin Nash's ass.
Did you see who threw that during the match?
Yeah, it was KSI.
Yeah, KSI.
It just makes no sense to me. Like, why are you going to go out of your way to make that comparison just to try and fucking hate on him? Like, he's ungodly over right now. Just let the fucking man be.
Just because the dude's hot, you're going to start acting up. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Do we remember the summer of Punk?
I try to forget it existed, to be honest.
When CM Punk got hot, who helped ruin that?
Old Kevin Nash. Old Kevy boy. Old cricket
Diesel.
knees Kevy.
The Diesel.
Overall, though, Money in the Bank, very good card, very solid card, beginning to end.
Well, we can talk about the match that lost me the Ace in the Bank, the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Honestly, props to the women. They put out some pretty good spots this year, not gonna lie. Like, it was better than in years past.
I was not a fan of it because I felt like 90% of the match was just focused on Becky, Trish, and Zoe Stark.
Do the ladders not break apart anymore?
Felt to me. I guess
like,
not.
When
not
they
in
have
England,
the small
apparently.
ladders, they're supposed to break apart, right? Like the small ones are supposed to snap. I continuously
they don't have the staged ladders in England.
This is the one that's going to break. No, this one's going to break. This is the last small ladder. This one has to break. and they just kept smacking off the freaking ladder. And none of them got injured. It was somebody walking backstage that got hurt. It wasn't even a ladder spot.
Yeah, they said no ladder spots that break this year. No.
Night.
No. But also, moving back to the men's Money in the Bank, I want to say that I think the overall winner of this match is Santos Escobar. I thought
Huge coming out party.
I thought he had a tremendous match. He, like, everyone else here has kind of been established, but he was like the one that I feel like people don't get exposed to Santos Escobar a whole lot.
You mean Mr. Like, King Cuerno?
Yeah, whatever you want to call him. Because he's part of LWO, and he gets like the one SmackDown match a week that's like 5 or 10 minutes, and that's it. So like they really let him go out there, and they said fucking have at it. And he I'm not gonna say he impressed me because I knew he was he was capable of it all from Lucha Underground and all that. But I'm just gonna say he impressed me because of the like you said, it was just a great coming out party for him. I think his stock out of this Money in the Bank is high trajectory upward.
I think
I'd buy the Santos Escobar stock.
There was one, in my opinion, that got damaged the most during this match.
Shinsuke.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it was Shinsuke. I mean,
yeah,
the man. I don't even know how many spots he was a part of the ladder match. And a close second,
he was kind of forgotten about the entire match.
Ricochet. Ricochet had some spots, but the most high spot he had was the table spot that I'm still pretty sure was a botched spot leading into the Spanish Fly, but maybe I'm wrong. Which was a botched Spanish Fly. That one was botched to begin with. And so I just those two kind of got, in my opinion, hurt during this match, reputation wise. And Shinsuke, though, I mean, throughout the whole match, just kind of got forgotten, pushed over. He got hit a couple of times, and then he just kind of disappeared during the match at one point. I think he got sideswiped by Logan Paul, and he was gone for the majority of it. And then towards the end, he came back in, got taken out by LA Knight, and then that was it.
Yeah, I think Shinsuke was probably the worst coming out of this. Also, since we were talking about kind of slow matches, I forget where it was at. But the Bloodline Civil War match was ungodly slow until Jay got his hot tag. Then it fucking took off like a rocket. It was damn near borderline unbearable to watch how slow it was in the beginning.
The best part of it was the crowd.
So fucking slow.
The crowd getting into Roman. Yeah.
Stand if you hate Roman. And then
it was so ungodly slow. Off. And then Jay got his hot tag, and then all the typical Roman Reigns stuff was going on.
Ref bump.
Yeah, ref bump. Can we just say but
the spear and spike combination was fucking phenomenal.
I like
that.
That
was a fucking great move.
Well, I'd fucking savor it because that's probably the only time we're going to get to see it.
Oh yeah, no,
probably.
That was chic in the armor, but
honestly, if you're going back and rewatching that match, don't watch the first 15, 20 minutes. You can probably watch the final 12 and you'll be all right. Just skip until Jay gets his hot tag and terrific match.
Surprising match for me of the night was Dominic and Cody, honestly.
Same. Honestly,
I didn't expect it to be as good as it was and entertaining as it was, but it was between Rhea's facial expressions during the match, especially when Cody, towards the end, when Cody was fired up and she kind of had the face of, oh shit, it's over. Dominic selling the brace on Cody's hand and everything at the beginning, and then a lot of the sells he did to the certain moves. And then I feel like it was a heavily Cody-led match. And I think it puts Cody in a better spot, and it did not damage Dominic at all, in my opinion. I think Dominic still has the same momentum he went into with that match. So, hands down,
you're going to hate
match.
him either way. So
yeah, it's a surprising match for me, but really good, honestly.
And I guess the one match we haven't talked about would be Seth and Finn.
Or Gunther and Matt Riddle.
Fuck,
Thanks
yeah,
for
but
just skipping over that one.
Gunther Matt Riddle was just a weird combination.
Slow. We talked about it yesterday. I said it yesterday. It was slow. For whatever reason, a match between two people who are technical wrestlers who hit hard and can hit hard for a long period of time did neither of that during the whole match, and it was so slow. It just didn't. It was like they weren't clicking properly. And they've had matches before, which is the problem here, is they've fought before. They fought many times outside of WWE. And this was a match that I kind of thought was going to be one of the better matches, and it kind of tanked on my card.
I don't know. Something wasn't on. Something wasn't clicking.
I mean, you had Drew McIntyre come back at the end of the match.
Oh yeah, I'm excited about
like
Drew
the best
being back.
part of
Hopefully,
So we're getting Drew Gunther at a SummerSlam.
do you think
That'd
Drew
be
will do
nice.
it?
My thing is, if they want to keep him, he has
have
to win
to.
the title. If they don't
Yeah.
care about having him, they're going to have him lose. That's what it
Maybe
boils
he-
down to. So
Maybe he
I could,
loses and faces Seth.
you don't come back and lose a championship opportunity, and you're like, oh, I'm going to go after the bigger championship on that brand. That's not how that fucking works.
Third longest Intercontinental title reign. I feel like he has enough momentum building up for him to be able to take a few weeks and
Overtake
then
the
come
honky
back.
tonk.
Are you talking about
Yeah.
Gunther?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Drew.
No.
I thought you were talking about Drew coming back and
No.
losing and then going after Seth. I'm like, that's not how the fucking
No,
hierarchy
Gunther.
works here.
Gunther
I'm like,
loses and
you
then
don't
goes
lose your
on.
challenge for the IC
No.
title
No.
and then
No.
challenge for the World Heavyweight.
No. Gunther goes after the World Championship now. And then maybe we get Gunther versus Cody or something, but hey, he has to get a World Championship title picture. If not,
Well, Gunther and Cody
this,
were the
too.
final two in the Rumble, weren't they?
Correct.
So, I mean, there is a story there. But moving on from that, like Cliff said, really the match we haven't talked about is Seth versus Finn. What a shitty match, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I wasn't a fan of what they did here. They made Finn look weak as hell,
They did.
and I'm not a fan of that.
I already said I thought it was a decent match, so I'm outnumbered on that one.
I mean, the match itself isn't terrible. It's just they fucked Finn over hard here.
Yeah,
I
they
can't
really
dispute
should have
that.
tried to protect him more.
I think
If they want to keep him as a big deal.
I think their main focus was the Judgment Day part of it, and not the Finn versus Seth part of it, which is what the story was built on to
Well,
begin with.
I was about to say, then why the fuck would you talk about he's been waiting for 7 years to do this shit? That makes
Yeah.
no
If they-
sense.
If they would have been focused on that, the spot where he did the buckle bomb would have been outside the ring at the exact same spot on the barricade. Instead, they did it in the ring.
But they very obviously were focused on it the entire time up until the match.
Exactly. And so something
What
shifted.
point are you trying to prove here?
I'm not trying to prove anything. I said that, and you're just pretty much reiterating exactly what I'm saying.
No, you said that they didn't focus
During the
on
match.
it.
During
And I
the
said
match.
they did, and
I
you're
said
like,
during
oh
the
yeah,
match.
yeah, they did.
I said Build up, yes, before. And then during the match, it seemed like they completely just shifted to the Judgment Day storyline instead of what got them there and what the fans were excited for, which was the Universal Championship thing. You would have gotten a massive pop had Finn Balor got pushed in, thrown into the barricade again, and then came back and had a huge comeback during the match. It would have worked off really
Should have
well.
came out as a demon.
Oh,
Like
yeah, if he would have
that.
came out as a demon, oh.
Instead, he had
Demon's
his
kind of dead though.
Baltimore Ravens mask on, and
Yeah, the demon's pretty
I
much
thought it was a
dead.
decent match.
Honestly,
I think it would have been really cool if he would have came out in the same demon paint that he did for their match in 2016.
If they would have done that,
just full of missed opportunities everywhere.
Yeah.
if they would have done the demon paint as when he won at SummerSlam, it would have been better if it was like after the match where it was faded from being in the match and stuff. It's like it's not fully there. Like he just came back from that match itself. That probably would have been a lot better.
I don't know. I just wasn't a big fan of this match. It was still like the match itself was a great match. Well, it wasn't even great. It was okay. It was a decent match.
It was good for
Just a
me
lot
up
of-
until the Damian Priest part.
A lot of missed opportunities in all aspects of the match, from storytelling and actual wrestling wise. I don't know. I think the women's Money in the Bank was pretty decent as well. I know I didn't say a whole lot on that, but the finish was creative. I like the finish. The finish was cool.
Yeah, it's just, something we haven't seen before.
And another match we haven't talked about was the women's tag match. I mean, not much to talk about. We're going to get Ronda versus Shayna at SummerSlam, and apparently
Ronda's done.
Yeah, Ronda's supposed to be leaving permanently after SummerSlam.
Oh no.
I know. What will we ever do? So
Ooh,
I
I
don't
can
think.
fight
Yeah,
about
Ronda's
now.
losing at SummerSlam. Ronda's
Paige?
Ronda's losing at SummerSlam to Shayna. And then we still don't know the stipulation for the third Cody Brock match.
It's probably going to be a
So-
Motor City street fight.
No,
Just-
because they said it's a stipulation we haven't seen in a while. So I don't know. The entire day was just kind of downhill after LA Knight didn't win.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Oh.
I say we got any other feelings about it? Because if not, we can just roll right into trivia.
A lot of
I had
missed
a rant, but
opportunities.
I can't remember
LA Knight. Anything with the Seth Finn. There's just a lot of stuff they could have done differently. So that's my closing thoughts.
There's a lot of superstars. I just... My mind just goes to the Money in the Bank, men's Money in the Bank match where Shinsuke, who was finally, after the Great Muta match, he had Kaijimoto farewell match. He seemed to be having some slight momentum going up again, and then it just, after that match, I feel like he just completely crashed down. I don't see how they can pick it back up from there. I don't see how they're going to pick up Ricochet from there, honestly.
Ricochet's always been dead in WWE, though. He's never
Yeah.
had any real momentum.
So maybe the attention was on Drew McIntyre coming back, and well, Ospreay maybe getting a 2 different challengers for his newly won championship here soon. What's that look for,
Oh,
Cole?
also, Also, last night in Wales, LA Knight had a pretty cool promo.
Oh yeah.
So go find that. And then I'm scrolling through Twitter right now. I saw a tweet and it says Rhea versus Natalya tonight, and it's a picture of Eric Rowan versus The Rock at WrestleMania.
Oh shit. All right, do I need to bust out the rules of the trivia real quick?
I mean, yeah, go ahead.
Let's do it.
All right. So, being as I have lost both the Contenders Cup and the Ace in the Bank, I needed something to be in control of. So they put me in charge of the trivia contest between the two of them. So each of them have writing apparatuses. I know. Apparently, a whiteboard was too good for Eli to get. So he's got a chalkboard.
Please never refer to this as a writing apparatus.
And so
medium.
I have a plethora of questions, which I have a random number generator on my phone.
What also, dictionary are you reading from?
Little update. We're getting Seth versus Finn at SummerSlam with a stipulation.
Interesting.
But we don't know the stipulation. At least that's what's being rumored right now. Nothing's set in stone.
Detroit Lion, Finn Balor Demon.
Jeez. And so I will ask the question. They will have some time to write their answer down. And then I'll ask for the answers. They'll say it at the same time. And, they'll get points based on how many they get right. However, there are some questions with multiple answers. So if they get more than one answer, they will get more than 1 point. For example, this is not a real question, but I could say, name all the contestants in this year's Money in the Bank ladder match. Oh, and there's up to 7 points available. So I will...
Going into this, I am not not feeling too confident, honestly.
I was about to ask how you were feeling about it, champ, as I get the number generator ready.
I'm not feeling confident at all, I'm going to be honest. I can guess the wrestler like a motherfucker, but when it comes to trivia, I do not like my chances.
Well, don't worry. There's a couple meme questions in here, and we're starting off with one. Who holds the record with over 650 Make-A-Wish Foundation visits completed?
All right. I'm answering this with a meme, but I know.
Probably. 3, 2, 1. Yep, I see him. Yep. The answer is John Cena. He holds
shiny, man.
but you can't see him. That's the meme.
I legit thought you wrote something and your light is reflecting too bright from the camera.
There is nothing there.
I'll keep score because I don't have to write anything down. So both of you get the point. But yeah, John Cena now holds the record at over 650 completed.
He's had the record for a while.
Yeah, and with WrestleMania when he lost in front of the Make-A-Wish kids, he surpassed 650.
How cool!
So as I'm getting the next question ready, Eli, how do you feel about your odds going into this?
I'm probably gonna lose.
Well, I'm glad two people share the same sentiment.
Alrighty, the next question. What man has been in these following video games? TNA Impact, Fight Forever, WWF No Mercy.
What man has been in what video games?
In all three of those video games. It's the TNA Impact video game, AEW Fight Forever, and WWF No Mercy.
I got my answer. Eli, you don't have all day, buddy. Hurry up.
I'm spelling his name out.
I do have a timer. Eli, do you have your answer?
Am I wrong?
Austin, 3, 2, 1. It is Christian. It is Christian.
How did Mr. Wrestling Video Game, as a hint for Guess the Wrestler every week, get that wrong?
Because I was thinking of WWF Intercontinental Champion Jeff Jarrett.
But Jeff Hardy would have been.
No. Alrighty, guys. Who were the contestants in the original Punjabi prison match? Who competed? Let me clarify. Who were the two contestants in the original Punjabi prison match?
Oh, shit.
I got mine down.
Because it took place and your boy was in attendance.
I was ready to say you were there. That's the only reason I remembered.
I was there.
Fuck. Hang on. Fuck.
Time's a
Eli?
ticking, Eli.
Okay, I got it.
All right.
Because I feel like
3,
I'm wrong,
2,
though.
1, show the whiteboards.
Am I wrong?
Khali and Undertaker and Batista and Undertaker. Both of you get a point.
It's Undertaker.
Was it Colleen Batista?
No. The
was
original
Undertaker.
was Big Show and Undertaker.
Why would they be in a Punjabi prison match?
So
Because
Khali was supposed to be in it, but he
Khali
got
was not
injured.
medically cleared. Khali was not medically cleared.
God
And
damn it.
Batista was there, but I can't remember what. I think he was in the WWE Championship match.
He was
Yeah,
in the world
Batista-
For the
heavyweight.
world.
Yeah, Batista had
Yeah.
other shit to do that night.
Because he was on the chair. Because we have the chairs.
And that's what flashed in my head when you said that. I'm like, oh shit, Batista. I've seen the chair. We've used that chair before.
I thought it was Khali Undertaker. Has Khali ever
It was
been in
supposed to
a...
be.
Yes, he
Punjabi
has.
Yes, he was. Finally,
Yes.
Okay.
Khali and Randy Orton.
Already.
No,
Mhm.
that was Jinder Mahal and Randy
That was
Orton.
gender.
Then who the hell did
It
he
was
face
Khali
in that?
Batista.
Yes, it was
I
Khali
think.
Batista. In
I knew he was in one.
kayfabe, who is Eric Bischoff's nephew? In WWE kayfabe, who is Eric Bischoff's nephew?
I know that one actually.
3, 2, 1. It is Eugene. Both of you get a
Oh,
point.
Oh, Eugene.
Autism knows autism. I'm behind by 1 point.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Alright.
Alrighty,
Man, had I
this one-
just gotten that one, we would have been tied. Damn it.
This one does have 2 answers.
Ooh.
Who has been in the most Money in the Bank matches?
Shit.
Oh,
You
no.
know, with it being Money in the Bank, I had to throw in some Money in the Bank themed questions. So I will give each of you a hint because I'm feeling generous. They both were in 7.
See, this... I've got one down. I don't know the other one.
I'm just
It
going
is
with
kind of
this.
surprising. It is kind of surprising.
I'm probably wrong.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm probably wrong completely.
No, they couldn't have been in it
'cause
this
he
year.
wasn't in it. He 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 was not in it.
This one was very confusing for me too. All right.
No, let me spell
And
out.
5, 4,
Okay, I got it.
One of
3,
these is wrong, but
2,
I got it.
1. Show the boards.
Benjamin and Jericho.
Jericho and Reign Austen.
yeah.
That is incorrect. And Jericho and Benjamin. That is also incorrect.
Is it MVP?
No. The 2 that have been in 7 are Kane and Kofi.
God
Oh,
damn it.
I thought about Kofi, but I thought it was because he was
Fuck
in the
Glenn
original
Jacobs,
with Shelton
bro.
Benjamin.
Yes, he was.
I had
Fuck
Edge
Glenn
and
Jacobs.
CM Punk for the longest time on the board, and it's because
See,
they
Edge was
won
another
the
one I
most.
thought of.
They've won the most Money in the Banks, but Edge wasn't in it. I think he
Yes.
might have been in one. Edge won it from Mr. Kennedy the first time.
I thought Jericho because he was always talking about how the match was made like for him. And
He made it.
Yeah, he was the one that came up with the idea. All right,
That and
this is a
Elimination
two-parter.
Chamber.
So for this, if you name the contestants and the show it was on,
Oh,
you'll get 2 points.
Oh my!
Name the highest star-rated Dave Meltzer match ever. And the card it was on. Since we're talking about Dave, I figured I'd throw it in there.
Wait, is this WWE or ever?
Ever. The highest star-rated Dave Meltzer match ever.
I started writing down the WWE one.
You guys are only getting the WWE questions, but I promise there's a lot more on here. The number generator just loves WWE. Alrighty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and show.
Was it Dominion Okada versus Omega?
Okada versus Omega is correct, but it was at Dominion, not Wrestle Kingdom. So
Was
Eli, you get to tie it up.
Yeah, it was for the World Heavyweight Championship.
It was Dominion 6.9 to be
It's
exact.
when Kenny Omega finally
he didn't
beat
get that
Okada for
right.
the championship.
It was
You
at
didn't get that
Dominion. It was
Dominion
Dominion.
6.9 though.
It's my
Fine.
show, damn it.
There's a distinction there for a reason.
Cliff, you're doing a great job.
Austin, this one's for you. So
It's a
Hold
Lucha
on, I'm
Underground question.
still
damn
marking
it.
down points.
it's all tied up 5-5.
Yeah, I know.
All right. In 2022, FTR held
God.
3 organizations' tag team championships at one time. What organizations were they holding? I remember this one because when we went to Dynamite and Rampage.
How many were they
Alrighty,
holding?
They were holding 3 different organizations. So there's a possible 3 points here.
I probably got one of them wrong.
Alrighty. 3, 2, 1, and show.
All right, that's AEW. It's sloppy, but
I couldn't remember if it was
That's
AEW or
AEW.
ROH.
Alrighty.
AAA, NJPW, AEW.
Austin, you got 2 points.
It was ROH?
They didn't beat the Acclaimed.
They won the ROH
Remember?
championships.
They were ROH tag champions.
Yes!
They did not beat the Acclaimed. Eli gets 3, Austin gets 2.
I had
Because the guns
AEW.
came out and cost them.
Holy...
The champ takes his first behind, and this one's going up Eli's alley. Who is
I'm
the
gonna
man
lose.
that broke Stan Hansen's neck?
I know who Stan Hansen's who Stan Hansen broke.
Sorry,
the
who
neck
was the
of.
man? Fuck. Free points, because who was the man who broke Bruno Sammartino's neck? I fucked
Stan
it up.
Hansen.
Stan Hansen.
I'm like, wait a second.
You
When
both
the
get a point.
hell
No,
did Bruno
just
Sammartino break
don't
Stan
add a
Hansen's
point.
neck?
That'll make it confusing. Just don't add a point.
Yeah, I fucked that one up.
My
All
brain
right,
went
just
to
for
like...
that, just for that,
Bret
I'll
Hart
go
or
find.
something.
I'll go find another Eli-centric question.
Why?
You know what? To be fair, the number generator picked the same one I was gonna pick.
I bet.
So
Oh yeah. Thanks. You're doing
Um,
great, Cliff. Don't listen to him.
name the 2 NXT Triple Crown champions. There are 2 points available.
Oh my god.
Triple
Wait,
Crown.
what is the triple? What are we counting as a triple crown?
So you have
The
to win the
Triple Crown
World,
is
Tag,
big-
and North American Championship.
Correct. There are 2 men who have done it.
All right, I got it.
I also got it.
Alrighty.
I would
Go
hope
ahead and
that
show.
you got this, Austin. I like how
It is
Austin
Johnny
waited.
Gargano and Adam Cole.
I thought Keith Lee because he held both the titles at the same time.
He was
I
never
don't
tag
think
team champion.
Keith Lee never got the tag. Yeah.
Which him and Dijakovic as tag team would have been amazing.
Oh no.
Lucha
Alrighty.
Underground?
Who is the first recognized WCW World Heavyweight Champion? There's a reason I chose the wording the way I did. Who is the first recognized WCW World Heavyweight Champion?
I don't know.
There's a safe bet,
I
and then
got a
there's the
few-
bet I just took.
I got a feeling it's Jeff Jarrett, but all right.
Alrighty.
I just hit with the long shot.
1.
Flair.
Ric Flair is correct.
Yeah. I was trying to remember
Ric
when
Flair
it went into,
was the original.
because he's the
WCW
reason
champion.
the NWA Big Belt went to WCW.
So it's 10-9 now, correct?
Yes.
Or 11-10, however you want to. If you count
I've got
at
it.
one
I've
point.
got it 10-9.
Okay.
Alrighty. Chaos has
Took a
had
shot
2
there.
leaders in the faction's history. Who are they? 2 points available.
I'm getting this wrong.
Alrighty.
I don't know the other. I don't know the other one.
3,
Technically
2,
speaking-
1.
Technically speaking, it was Nakamura.
It was Nakamura and Okada.
There was also the Grand Bash heels part of it, but
They don't count.
it doesn't. Hanma.
Man, the champ is not having a good go.
I'm only behind by 2 points. What the fuck do you mean?
I'm gonna lose it.
Probably.
We got plenty of time, so we might make it through all of them.
Oh, wow.
How much time do we got?
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Speaking of, who is the homicidal, suicidal, genocidal, death-defying maniac?
Are we talking real homicide and suicide, or
I'll already say, are we clarifying
Give me
here?
a
I think
3,
we
2,
both know what
1.
it is.
It is Sabu. Equal points.
The man who likes almost all of my tweets that I at him in. He's a real one for that.
Alrighty, just to check the score, Austin, how many do you have?
11.
And Eli, that puts Eli with 13, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Alrighty.
To my
Just making
knowledge.
sure I had it right. Alrighty.
Hit us with the
What
Lucha
does
Underground.
IWGP stand for?
I don't know. Can I just say I don't want to write out my answer.
You can say it. It's okay. If you don't
Since
want to
it's
write it
4
out,
words.
it's okay. It is 4 words. Eli, if you don't want to scratch it out, you're okay.
Okay, I got it.
It's the International Wrestling Grand Prix, right?
Okay, Eli. That is correct. It is the International Wrestling Grand Prix.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how I got that right.
I had
I
to
don't
write
know.
that in such small freaking writing.
I don't know how I pulled that out of my ass, to be honest.
that one was pretty rough. I didn't expect you guys to get that one.
They have a whole
It's
freaking
like how
council.
I don't expect you guys to get this one. Who won the 1983 IWGP League, defeating Antonio Inoki?
What?
I think I know, actually.
Eli,
I-
if you know this, I will give up.
Who
I
is
know
it?
who it is. I don't know his name.
Wait,
It was
Austin,
Inoki's
that means you don't know
protege,
who
wasn't
it
What year?
is.
what year?
1983. 1983 IWGP League, defeating
change my
Antonio
answer.
Inoki.
There was no championship in the line, right?
I am not about to disclose that information.
I'm going
I
for
have
a
a
fucking
guess.
meme answer.
I have a guess, but I feel
Alrighty.
like it's wrong.
3, 2, 1.
It's probably Giant Baba.
Dick Togo.
It was Hulk Hogan.
It was for the championship.
Hulk Hogan.
He was the first IWGP heavyweight champion.
Dick Togo probably wasn't even wrestling around that time, but
No.
I don't care.
I almost put Giant
Already?
Baba.
Who had the most matches in AEW in 2022? This is between Dynamite, Rampage, Dark, and anything under the AEW banner.
I'm going with
However,
my answer.
ROH is different. The ROH matches, as far as I could tell, did not count.
I don't think this is right, but I'm going with it anyway.
I don't
All
think
right.
my answer's right either.
3, 2, 1.
Freshly squeezed, Orange Cassidy.
He was second. John Moxley was fourth. The answer was Dante Martin.
Wow. He did have
He
a
had
singles
the most
run.
matches in 2022.
When his brother got hurt, they were pushing him as a mid-card singles competitor for a long period of time.
I say I get a point for being the closest.
No.
Way to go. Way to go.
In 2022,
Cliff.
Wait,
who wrestled?
How big was the gap between 1 and
It
2?
was either 9 or 11 matches. Because I think he had like 68 or something like that. In 2022, who wrestled the most matches for New Japan Pro Wrestling?
I don't know.
I should know.
Fucking Dick Togo. I don't fucking know.
You'd be surprised
Eli,
at how
you
many
should
matches.
know. Austin, you
I
should know
should
too.
know.
The most
2022?
matches.
In 2022.
That's probably wrong. That's probably so wrong. I'm probably so
I'm
wrong.
ready to say
I'm wrong.
I have no confidence
wrong.
in my answer.
I'm wrong. Austin got it
Alrighty,
right.
3, 2, 1.
Dave
I
Finley.
put Osprey.
It was Bushi.
Damn.
Man, we're on
Yeah.
a line of stinkers
How many
here.
matches did he have?
I'll send you guys the links to all these after
I just
after we
want to
get
know how
done
many
with
freaking
this.
matches he had because how he beat out Osprey and Okada. How he beat out
You gotta
Finley
realize though, they
even.
went other places.
That
Very
is
Who
say,
true.
I'm
founded?
You
the
said
Bullet
New Japan.
Club?
Who founded the Bullet Club?
Yeah, it was New Japan.
Okay,
Yeah. Who
is this a
founded the
multiple?
Bullet Club?
Is this a multiple point question?
No, there is one correct answer,
There was 4 correct answers.
and
here.
no, not originally, and I'll give you a hint. It's not Fale.
My answer is wrong.
How wrong is it? All right, 3, 2, 1.
Prince Devitt.
It is Prince Devitt.
Okay. Woo!
No.
Yes, it is, dummy.
Fale, Devitt, Tama,
Fale.
Paul. Fuck you.
Who was the first X Division champion?
Oh shit.
We got TNA in this shit. Let's go.
No, last time we did TNA, we slumped.
That's why there's only like 2 questions.
Fuck, who was the first? Can you go ahead and tell me
Okay,
who was the first
I
X-Men
remember
champion?
the match
No, I can't.
because it was a ladder match.
Was it?
You sure it wasn't Ultimate X?
I'm trying to remember what he went by at that point. I have an answer.
If you have to think that hard about it, you're wrong.
I got it.
Alrighty.
It was a ladder match.
3, 2, 1.
Daniels. It's wrong, but
Eli? Loki?
Kaval,
Oh.
Loki.
Both incorrect. It was AJ Styles.
It
Are
was
you
a ladder
shitting
match
me?
between. It was
I
a
am
ladder
not.
match between AJ, Jerry Lynn, and Loki for the X Division Championship.
god damn it. I almost wrote
Not
AJ too,
very
but I was like,
lit.
no, he didn't get that until later.
He was the inaugural.
AJ and Loki for me because it was the first
Alrighty.
X Division match.
This one was a little fun for me to research, not gonna lie. This man has been in the following video games: WWE 2K22, King of the Coliseum 2, Madden NFL 09, and UFC 4.
What?
I already got mine.
Alrighty. 5,
UFC 4?
4, 3,
3,
2,
I don't
2,
1.
1. All right.
It was Brock.
It is Brock Lesnar.
Because he was in 4 as DLC.
I didn't
Yes,
know
he
he was a
UFC 4 that it
DLC.
was.
Legit did not know he was DLC for that game. That's what confused me completely.
Funny enough, he is the only character in that entire game that has like logos on his trunks because he's had those
They got all the
specific
rights for it.
logos. No, they aren't actual logos. They're just logos that they made, that like generic logos that they put in UFC 4. Like, you know how Lesnar always has the logos on like both thighs and his ass. They have just generic logos on there, and no one else in the game has it.
Alrighty. This one has the chance to swing a lot of points. If you guys know Daddy Dave,
Batista?
there are 5 matches that have received the -5 star match rating.
Oh, I don't
What
know.
are they?
I don't know.
There are 5 matches that have received the -5 star rating. There are 5 points available on the board.
Can I guess wrestlers? And can I get points if they were a part of
No.
it? Half points. Can I get half
No.
points? Fuck you.
No.
I genuinely have no idea.
Alrighty. 5.
You haven't even given us enough time to write out 5 matches if we wanted to.
I have one.
You guys
I
aren't
don't
even
know.
writing.
I have one. I don't know.
Hold on. Let me process here. Let me think.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? I'll be really nice to you guys. Actually, 2 of these matches were in WWE. 3 of the matches were in WWE. 1 was in WCW, and the other was in AAA.
So you're telling me if I guess a single wrestler, like I can't?
That is correct. It's got to be the match. And I'm not gonna lie, you wouldn't be able to guess them because
2 WWE, 2 WCW.
3 WWE.
Sorry, 3 WWE.
No, 3
Sorry.
WWE, 1 WCW, 1 AAA.
I got 2 damn matches now. And only one of them's absolutely terrible.
Alrighty.
I don't know the
You guys want
AAA
more time?
one.
No, I don't want more time.
Alrighty.
All right.
All right,
I
go
don't-
ahead. You can just read them off, Eli. I can't read that.
Guerrero
Your internet
versus
decided to
Jericho?
crap out.
And Sin Cara
No.
versus Sin Cara.
No.
All right. I've got 4 here.
All right.
I've got
Damn.
Bischoff versus Teddy.
Nope.
Alicia Fox versus Natalia.
Nope.
Adam Rose versus Bunny.
Nope.
And then David Arquette versus Goldberg.
That is incorrect. We're going to go through
How?
the list. We're starting with the AAA match.
That was a solid list.
That was a solid
Yeah,
list.
that is. But they weren't the -5 stars. The 5 -5 stars are Villano 3, Villano 5, and Villano 6 versus Murder Clown, Monster Clown, and Psycho Clown.
It's not that bad
The
of a match.
WCW -5 star match is Hollywood Hogan versus The Warrior.
Oh, fair enough.
And the 3 WWE ones, we have the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov versus the Bushwhackers, Mr. T versus Piper, and Junkyard Dog versus Moondog Spot.
Fuck Dave.
Those are the
Fuck
5
Dave.
negative star matches.
I thought I compiled a pretty good list.
That
You
was
did,
a
you
good
did.
list. Sin Cara versus
A
Sin
random
Cara
ass
was a good pick.
a random ass Alicia Fox versus Natalia match. How that doesn't get
Me and
-5
Austin
stars,
have
I don't
the
know.
real, true 5 -5 star matches there.
Alrighty, guys. What is the move that broke Bruno Sammartino's neck?
I don't know.
Alrighty. 3, 2, 1.
Stan Hansen lariat.
Eli, what is that?
Lariat from Stan Hansen.
That is correct. It was the Stan Hansen lariat.
Freaking that move.
You know,
At least
watching that
in
back is
kayfabe.
fun.
Because in reality, the move that actually broke his neck was a botched backbreaker.
Give me 1 second, real quick.
I think I broke him. Oh, we wanted to actually be able to see him this time.
It
Okay.
got dark real quick.
Fair enough.
It got very dark
All right,
really
so
quick.
so it's 15-17, correct?
That is correct.
Correct.
Alrighty. Who has the most NJPW World Heavyweight Championship reigns?
Now, is this the old title?
That is correct. It is not the new belt. It is the retired belt.
Is the retired belt the one that goes all the way back in like the 80s and 90s and all that?
Yes.
Okay.
Technically
I will,
speaking, there
I
was
will give you a
4
hint.
different versions.
The person who holds the record with 8.
I'm gonna get it
Is there
wrong.
a tie?
There is not. There is only one man who's held the belt 8 times.
I got it wrong.
I don't think he ever booked himself to win the big one, though.
That's the thing. Did he?
Inoki
And let
did.
alone to win it that many times.
Inoki won the belt. Not
Did
8
he win the
times,
big
but
one
he
that
won
many
it.
times, though? Yeah.
I say it wasn't 8 times. I'll give you that
I'll
one for
give
free.
you that one.
Well, that was the answer I had, so.
Now
Alrighty.
this one might have booked himself to win 8
5.
times
Excuse me. 4,
because he's got
3.
that power.
2, 1.
Mine's wrong, but it's Okada.
Okada, Tanahashi. It is Hiroshi Tanahashi.
He did book himself to win that. You can't tell me otherwise. Tanahashi and
Austin?
Gato have power backstage to book matches.
I didn't think Tanahashi... I thought Tanahashi won the big belt once.
No.
No. Him and Okada traded it.
All right. Austin, here's your chance to tie it up. There are 3 ECW Triple Crown
fuck.
champions. Name them.
Do we get a point for each?
Yes, you will get a point for each of them you name.
See, I don't think I know this. Oh! Cliff just disappeared.
It wasn't me!
Now, give me just a second. It is the
Woohoo!
Cliff just disappeared, so we'll have to cover until you get... Who are you thinking? Because I'll be honest, I'm...
Bro,
I got
Wikipedia
3
just
down.
hates me. Oh, did Eli go too?
Is this
No,
going to
Eli's
him
here.
right back?
Oh, I just can't see him. But it is the World Heavyweight, World Tag, and World Television.
Technical
See,
difficulty?
I've got a single one down. New Jack never held that many.
No. I'm throwing up the
Oh,
X.
that's throwing up the X.
I'm already
There it
saying.
is.
throw up an X for throw up the X for my internet.
I'll throw up the X for New Jack.
It wasn't me.
Alrighty. Like I said, there is a possible of 3.
I had 3 down.
Alrighty.
Hold on.
5.
So we're talking
Hold on.
ECW television, ECW tag,
that
ECW world,
and correct.
or
Those
the
3
ECW
belts.
hardcore.
Can I ask a question?
Depends on the question.
Were any of them prominent in the new reboot of ECW when WWE
No,
did it.
this is ECW, not WWECW.
Yeah. Okay.
They were all three men were a part of like Paul Heyman ECW.
So they got this in the Paul Heyman era.
Correct.
Okay.
So I got to change.
I
one.
got-
Technically the WWE CW, those Triple Crown winners go under the WWE. And there is one actually, believe it or not. There was one who got their Triple Crown because they won one of the ECW titles. So
Okay. I'll fucking try it,
Alrighty.
I guess.
So let's go ahead, show.
All right.
Dreamer, Sandman, and Whipwreck.
Yeah.
Okay. Eli.
Raven,
forgot
Sandman, and
RVD.
RVD.
The Triple Crown for ECW is Taz, Sabu, and Whipwreck.
Oh, Austin got a point.
I had all three of them on my board. Fuck,
Oh
fuck, fuck,
no!
Oh god, my camera. Help! The light went shiny.
Damn.
Eli, stop.
I literally had Sabu and Taz, and I erased it for Dreamer and. Fuck.
Damn.
That hurts. That hurts.
Alrighty.
Sabu was the one I had on my board too, and I was like, "Oh, fucking Mikey Whipwreck was there forever."
I thought Sandman,
Out of all
Raven,
the-
and
how's
RVD would
that
have had
the one
it.
I got? Mikey Whipwreck. How is that the one I got? Fuck.
Oh god.
What mid card belt did he win? He was a television champion.
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
it was. He got all of his shit before ECW blew up.
Yeah.
Well,
He was the true
Dreamer technically
ECW
won
original.
the ECW World Heavyweight Championship towards the end of ECW when it was
That's
ECW.
why I put fucking Tommy Dreamer.
But when Cliff said WWE, I'm like,
I
okay,
think you
it's
need
not
to do a
Dreamer.
little more research
it's
there. I
Sandman.
think Dreamer's probably a Triple Crown.
I don't
I'm
think
pretty
he ever
sure
got the
Sandman's
TV.
a Triple Crown.
I don't think they got the TV. I will look into that here in a second after I give you the next question. Who is the original WWE Triple Crown champion?
Oh, fuck.
Are we talking modern Triple Crown?
Define modern.
Like you have to win
modern
both
as in
world
happened
championships
within the past like
tag
20 or 30
title, and-
years. Yeah.
No,
they
that's
had
the
to
Grand Slam, not the
change.
Triple Crown.
No, they had a change in Triple Crown the way the Triple Crown works now.
Okay, let me pull it up.
See if I can
Let
get my
me-
camera
let me
on.
find it.
All
Let me pull
kinds
it
of
up.
controversy here.
Oh god. Everything went crazy after the internet went out for Cliff.
Yeah, my
we
internet
go.
went out and shit just went wild. Alrighty. So it's the original of the world. It was the WWE World Tag and Intercontinental.
That's such a terrible
Somebody
Triple
got
Crown.
it for Brett.
Look into that ECW one.
Dreamer never won the TV title.
That's got to be cap. That's got to be
I'm
fucking
looking.
cap.
I'm
did it.
looking
That
at.
is that man was there his entire fucking life. There's no way he
never
didn't
won
win
it.
the TV title.
I've done him for Guess the Wrestler before. He didn't. Shit. Original Triple Crown champion.
Correct. The
Can we get a
original
time frame?
Triple Crown champion?
Like decade.
He won all three belts in the Triple Crown from 1970 to the end of 1980.
Oh fuck.
And Sandman never won the TV title either.
See, that's got to be fucking bullshit.
1970
I've
to
got my
1980,
guess.
he won the world title, tag titles, the world championship, and
He won the
the
WWE,
Intercontinental.
the World Tag, and the Intercontinental.
Fuck me.
Alrighty.
That's wrong.
3, 2, 1.
Macho.
It is Pedro Morales.
Of course it is.
Yeah. I couldn't remember if he won the tag title or not.
I was about to say, I'm guessing he never won the tag title.
I don't know. I can look into that.
There's no way, bro. Neither of them won the TV title.
Name the inaugural Lucha Underground champion.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh,
He won it in Aztec Warfare, baby.
this is probably wrong, but my Lucha Underground knowledge is
Hang on.
not as sharp as it.
3,
I'm giving his WWE name.
2,
I don't know.
1.
I don't know.
go.
Fucking Ricochet.
Prince Puma. Ricochet didn't win it. It was Puma, you idiot.
Prince
Fuck
Puma
you.
did win it.
I couldn't remember why he went under.
Well, that's tough shit.
Fuck you. It's the same dude.
No, it's not. That is not the
It's
same
the
man.
same dude.
That is not the same Prince Puma as it was in
Just
Lucha
because
Underground.
they
I can
don't
tell
book
you
him
that.
the same. Just because they don't book him the same doesn't mean it's a different man underneath that
I'm only
mask.
behind by 1 point now.
No.
What's the call there?
There's a call. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Flip
Champ.
a coin.
You know, actually, I'll roll the dice, Eli. Pick high or low. Evens or odds,
Oh,
Eli.
fuck. What side dice?
This is bullshit.
What?
I said this
what
is
side
bullshit.
dice? Like
A
1
20.
to 6?
Evens or odds?
20? Even.
It's a 9, so no point. Austin gets it. There we go. Dice don't lie.
I went against my
I
instinct.
got
yeah.
18 to 19, right?
Yep.
Well, I've got -1 because you added that
you.
one for.
Okay.
No, I've got one less than him for each of us because he added that one he fucked up to both of our scores.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So he's got one more
Oh.
for both of us, and because I've got 18 to 17. Do we want to go first to 20?
First to 20? Oh, God.
Well, I mean, it's,
You know
it's
what?
we're almost at an hour and a half, so
Let's not do
God.
that for this question. We can put it on the next question. Who is the inaugural World of Stardom champion?
What?
Who is the inaugural World of Stardom champion?
Eli, do you know?
I don't know. This
I
lady
don't
wasn't
either.
even freaking alive at that point.
Hey, I'm trying to show Stardom
What
some
the
love.
fuck?
I got a feeling
Inaugural
Eli
World
and
of
I guess the same person.
3, 2, 1.
Asuka.
Asuka
Nope.
never wrestled for Stardom.
Bro, I don't fucking know.
It was Nane Takahashi.
Ah! I didn't know she was world champion.
Well, apparently she was the first.
I apologize. What was the first the fucking hell?
What
Was the first? Fuck off! I'm trying to speak. What was the first professional wrestling video game? And a bonus point if you can tell me what system it was on.
I think I had the system. I can't think of the name of it though.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
So can we get points for the system instead?
Yeah,
I
I
can't.
say if you name the system, you get the
I
point.
think I have the system wrong even, but I'm pretty sure
All
I might
right,
have it
I
right.
got my
Alrighty.
answer.
3, 2, 1.
Was it Commodore
No
64?
mercy on the 64.
Nope. Eli, what you have?
I had Commodore 64.
Nope. It was professional wrestling on the SNES.
I was torn between the SNES and 64.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't the 64 released a little bit? How does it
That
go? One of those
I
systems
don't
was
know.
released, and then another one was released like right after it.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, it's starting to rain.
Alrighty.
So are we doing
I
first to
might go
20?
out.
If we do first to 20, it means Eli just has to get one more right to win.
No, not for me.
Okay, so I'll do 21, you do 20.
Yeah.
Basically, okay.
First to
I got
20 for you and me, Eli, because you've got 18 to 17, right?
I've got 19
No,
to 18.
Cliff has 19 to 18.
I'm talking
Which
to
is-
you because he added the point for that one question that I didn't.
Well, here, I'll mark it out. So Eli has 18, you have 17. There we go.
Yes.
First one to 20. Who is the original King of the Ring?
I got a feeling I'm going to get this one wrong.
Alrighty.
Not confident in
3,
this one at all.
2, 1. Eli show.
Harley Race?
Mine says Macho.
Austin, I can't read it.
Macho.
No, it was Don Morocco.
Oh, wow.
Alrighty. Oh boy, this one's going to be rough. Who won the 1971 Greco-Roman National AAU Championship in the 82 kilogram weight class?
What? The 19 what?
What was it?
The 1971 Greco-Roman National AAU Championship in the 82 kilogram weight class. I have 2 hints I can give.
Please.
I knew it was going to be hard. Fuck Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
And don't make me put both of you in the fucking camel clutch.
I got it. That
I'm not writing it out. It's the Iron Sheik.
Yep,
That was
it
a
is
cheap
the Iron
hint.
Sheik.
That was a cheap hint.
I was ready to say you kind of give it
That
away.
second one was a cheap hint. The first one was good. I had
Alrighty.
it immediately.
Eli, you are on match point for the ace in the bank. Oh, God. And you know, for this one, you have to get them all right. Name all 5 members of the Spirit Squad.
Like their actual names or what they were called
The names in the Spirit Squad. So you can't just put Dolph. No. All 5 members of the Spirit Squad.
And you have to get all of them right to get the point.
Yep. I'm running out of questions here, guys.
I have 3.
I don't know. You're going to have to give me a second.
That's okay.
Can we get a first letter to all of them,
No.
please? They all end in Y, though, right?
Unless Austin also asks. No, they do not all end in Y.
That throws off
If
the
both of
whole
you can
theme song I
agree,
had in my head.
I can give you the first letters.
Austin.
I've got all of them except one.
Austin.
Oh, wow. Do you want the first letters of all the names?
There's 2 Wims, isn't there?
You want me to give them?
Yeah.
KMNJM.
KNMJM.
M. And I will reiterate, not all the names end in Y.
There's one that does not end in Y. I think I have it.
Oh, no way.
I think I have it.
No way. All right, Eli.
I want Eli to read his off first.
I'm being a good sport.
I'm ready to say, fucking, I'm
Just
putting my
hold-
shit down.
Yeah. Eli,
Hands are right here.
go ahead and read them
I
off.
got it wrong. I have Nikki, Kenny, Mikey, Johnny, and fucking Mick. I don't know.
Incorrect.
That's close. I got Kenny, Mikey, Johnny, Nikki, and Mitch.
The correct answer is Kenny, Mikey, Nikki, Johnny, and Mitch. Austin ties it up with the Spirit Squad.
Baby.
Oh my god.
Didn't you have all of them as action figures?
And the only reason I remember Mitch is because we call one of my friends Mitch because his middle name is Mitchell.
God damn it. Okay, so this one, we're going to have to go to overtime because if you get this one wrong, I'm quitting the podcast. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. Who do these describe?
Austin Theory.
Mr. Cena. Yep. So
That's
we
Shawn
are
Michaels
officially
versus
in
Bret
extra
Hart.
time.
I picked Shawn Michaels.
We are in overtime.
Who was the inaugural AEW Tag Team Champions?
Oh. I know that one, actually.
Allow me to set the scene, if you will. There was
Nope,
a
no,
huge
no, 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 no,
tournament.
no, 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 shut up.
Hey, it's my... I don't
Shut
get
up.
to do anything around here.
Shut up.
I'm doing what I want. There was a huge tournament. And I believe it was like 8 or 16 tag teams.
I think it was 16.
And at the very end, there was one team that stood victorious
You just described
in
how the tournament
one
goes.
town. There was one major upset along the way, but sadly, the upset didn't matter.
I like how you just completely went through the whole description of a tournament and explained what a tournament is before that hit. I appreciate that.
I'm wrong here.
I got
Eli's taking home the ace in the bank, but
Alrighty, 3, 2, 1.
SCU!
It was SCU. Austin, who did you pick? I couldn't see.
Bucks.
The Bucks lost to Private Party in the semis. Austin has fallen. The belt stays around his waist, but now Eli shall sulk in the shadows as the holder of the inaugural Ace in the Bank.
Austin,
Congratulations, Eli.
am I still your right-hand man? Am I still the wise man champ?
There was like 5 other questions. I'll just throw them out there real quick. Who's the current NWA World's Heavyweight Champion?
Freaking Tyrus.
Tyrus.
Who was the last ECW champion?
Matt Hardy. No, Ezekiel Jackson.
Correct.
Yes.
Tommy Dreamer won the ECW Tag Team titles with 3 different partners. Johnny Gunn, Masato Tanaka, and who else?
Raven.
What was the Sandman's theme song?
Enter Sandman by Metallica.
What nationality is Jinder Mahal?
Indian.
He is Canadian. And who was the
What?
first
Indian.
WWE Divas champion?
Nikki Bella.
Kelly, wasn't it?
Nope.
Natalia.
Maurice.
Oh. But champ, am I still the right-hand
There
man?
we go.
Am I still the wise man champ?
I never called you the wise man.
Am I still the right-hand man champ?
I don't know why you're making a big deal about this because you can't beat me in predictions worth a fuck. So
I'm going to buy a Money in the Bank briefcase and slap the logo on it.
All right, Eli, we got to fly through the damn Contenders Cup predictions.
well, we still got his guess at UFC fighter. Which shouldn't take too terribly long.
Oh, no. God, no. All right, Austin, left to right.
We'll go ahead and get Contenders Cup out of the way since that'll take a little longer.
Okay.
All right.
Let's say,
I'm not going to
introduce
do
it. We'll predict it.
I'm not going to do the pre-show match. I'm just going to do all the other ones. So the first match on NJPW Independence Day Night 2, which will take place July 5th. you got Oscar Lube versus J.R. Kratos.
I'm taking Kratos.
Kratos.
All right, after that, you got Riley Oiwa and Homicide versus Catch 22, which is TJP and Francesco Akira.
I'm taking Catch 22.
It has to be Catch 22 going into the fact that they have a championship match coming up relatively soon.
After that, you got Chaos, which is Rocky Romero and Yo versus Bullet Club War Dogs, which is Drilla Maloney and Clark Connors.
I'm going to take Chaos.
I'm taking Bullet Club. That's
Going
also
against my
another
heart.
team. The Bullet Club has to get ready for a tag title match. So,
All right, after that, you got Alex Zane and Lance Archer versus TMDK, Bad Dude Tito, and Kosi Fujita.
I'm taking Archer.
ooh,
Archer and Zane versus Team DK. I'm a big Team DK guy, actually.
I'm gonna do the opposite of Cliff this one. I'm going Team DK.
Good choice. It's the only actual fucking tag team. All right, after that, you got Tomohiro Ishii, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and the DKC versus Team Filthy, which is Tom Lawler, Joriel Nelson, and Royce Isaacs.
I'm going to take Tanahashi.
Yeah, that's the only one that sounded right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, after that, you got a match for the Strong Women's Championship, Willow Nightingale versus Julia.
I'm going to take Julia.
Yeah.
You think Willow Nightingale's losing the title that fast?
Yeah.
She just won it not too long ago.
Didn't work. I don't think the experiment worked. It's a way to get Mercedes back in Japan.
Well, after that, you got the IWGP Tag Team Championships on the line. You've got Bishamon, which is Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi versus Bullet Club War Dogs, and Alex Coughlin and Gabriel Kidd.
I'm taking Bullet Club War Dogs.
I'm also taking
Predict the
Bullet
title
Club.
change.
Ah!
He's going to copy me for every single pick?
He literally said he's going opposite of you earlier. I don't want to hear that shit.
Gone opposite
I'm
of
not
you
sta-
twice.
I'm not standing for that slander. And after that, in a final death match, you've got John Moxley versus El Desperado.
Ooh.
What about Kenta Eddie Kingston?
Fuck that.
I'm not seeing that on here.
Was that night one?
Okay. I don't know. It's on. I'm on Cage Match. I'm not on NJPW.
I'm on Wikipedia.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So we'll
So-
just skip that.
I mean, you guys
I'm
can
gonna
get
take El
predictions
Desperado.
for it if you want.
I'm taking El
Against
Desperado.
everything my brain is telling me.
My brain's not
Whoa.
telling me to go against it. My brain's telling me to go with it.
Wow.
Straight up.
Okay.
Well, you gotta remember, El Desperado is like a deathmatch wrestler, so this isn't exactly
Absolutely.
out of his wheelhouse.
There's a
Considering
video
the night
going around.
before, him and John Moxley are facing off in a no disqualification doomsday match.
Yeah. There's a video going around, and you can see El Desperado's back fully compared to the Dark Lights of New Japan, and holy shit, his back is scarred up. All right, champ. left
Tore
to
up,
right.
yeah.
Right.
Ooh, interesting. I'll go with the championships first. UFC lightweight championship, 1 time, 3 successful title defenses, longest lightweight champion reign in UFC history, 1,077 days, tied for the 3rd longest win streak in UFC history, 13. Performance of the night, 3 times, most takedowns in a single UFC fight, 21 takedowns on 28 attempts, 3 rounds. Tied for most title defenses in UFC lightweight division history, 3. Tied for most consecutive title defenses in UFC lightweight division history, 3. Tied for most title wins in UFC lightweight division history, 4. Most submission wins in UFC lightweight division title fights, 3. Tied for most consecutive wins in UFC lightweight division history, 12. Tied for third most submission wins in title fights in UFC history, 3. This one's going to give it away. Second Russian UFC champion. First Muslim UFC champion. 2020 UFC Honors Submission of the Year. This is... Who?
Habib Nurmagomedov.
Yep. The first one was UFC Hall of Fame Modern Wing class of 2022. The easy one.
You almost had me. You had me going down the route of GSP and Matt Hughes, but they never won the lightweight. They were more welterweight.
Are you ready, Cliff?
I'm not going to get this.
I will give you the Hall of Fame ring just because I know you're not going to get it. UFC Hall of Fame Pioneer Ring 2009 inductee. UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. 1 time. 4 successful title defenses. Fight of the Night. 2 times. Knockout of the Night. 2 times. Most knockouts in the UFC Light Heavyweight Division history. 10. Longest knockout win streak in UFC history. 7. Second most title fight wins in UFC Light Heavyweight Division history. 5. Tied for most knockdowns landed in UFC Light Heavyweight Division history. 14. Tied for the 5th most wins in UFC Light Heavyweight Division history. 13. 4th most finishes in modern UFC Light Heavyweight Division history. 9. 4th longest win streak in UFC Light Heavyweight Division history. 7. He is a 1-time International Fighting Championship World Light Heavyweight Champion. He's the Sherdog 2006 Fighter of the Year. Mixed Martial Arts Hall of Fame. Black Belt Magazine's 2001 NHB Co-Competitor of the Year. 2008 Fighter of the Year at UFC 79. Spike TV Guys' Choice Awards 2007 Most Dangerous Man. Kickboxing, he is a former 1-time International Kickboxing Federation Amateur International Rules U.S. Super Heavyweight Champion. A former 1-time World Kickboxing and Karate Association Amateur International Rules U.S. Heavyweight Champion. United States Muay Thai Association Amateur Muay Thai North American Heavyweight Champion once. His record stands at 22. Kickboxing record is 22. 20 wins. By knockout was 16. 2 losses. 30 mixed martial arts record of 21 wins. 13 by knockout, 1 by submission, 7 by decision, 9 losses, which were 7 knockouts, 1 submission, and 1 decision loss.
Here, Eli, send me who it is. That way, if he asks for hints, I can help him. Because there's a good chance I probably know quite a bit.
Oh, hell yeah, you do.
I'll probably say, I'm not trying to step on your toes here, but...
No.
Is there anything else on his Wikipedia?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was in movies.
He was. He was in
filmography?
The Postman, 1981. How High, 2001.
Okay, I guess.
Cradle to the Grave, 2003. Bachelor Party Vegas, 2006. The Death and Life of Bobby Z, 2007. Drill Bit Taylor, 2008. The Ballad of G.I. Joe, 2009. Passion Play. Kick-Ass 2. Fight Life. War Pigs. Riot. Silencer. Acceleration. Cage Fighter. Worlds Collide. And Fight of Fury. He was on Blade the series. Nope. He was on Blade the series.
No, that doesn't count as a guess because that's just a pure fucking idiot answer.
He was on Blade the series, Entourage, Punk'd.
I don't know.
The Simpsons, Dancing with the Stars, Deadliest Warrior, Criminal Minds, Suspect Behavior, Blue Mountain State, The Being Frank Show, Hawaii Five-0, Bones, Workaholics, Ultimate Expedition, Celebrity Big Brother,
give me a hint.
and The Eric Andre Show.
It's not going to help.
This man, I was ready to say, you want me to give him the hint, Eli?
Yeah.
This man had a high-profile trilogy with a one other guy. this carried UFC like through its dark ages. And it's not Forrest Griffin, it's not Stephen Bonner, because that wasn't a trilogy. That was just the first Ultimate Fighter.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Is it Ortiz?
Nope.
No.
But I will give you his first UFC event. UFC 43, June 6, 2003.
Oh fuck!
He fought
I'm pretty sure you got
Couture.
one hint. I'm pretty sure you got one guess left. Because you just took a hint and you guessed Ortiz.
His second was UFC 47, April 2nd.
You can name off
2004.
all the events he's been
Yeah,
on.
you're,
Eli,
you're,
it's
against
not
not
going
going
to
to
help
help
me.
me there at all, Eli.
He's faced Silva.
Oh god!
This man has been a mainstay in MMA ever since he came into the
He's
UFC.
getting a new figure of him.
Like, he's a UFC legend.
He was a sprawl and brawl MMA fighting style.
Am I at least in the right era with the Ortiz guess? Can I get
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Yes. He was known for having a granite chin
Is it
and
the
being
is
near
it the
impossible.
dude Ortiz fought in the trilogy?
I'm not going to tell you that.
Because I can't remember the other dude's name. I know it's not Matt Hughes, but Matt Hughes is the only name that's coming to my brain.
I will say he did not fight Ortiz in a trilogy. I will give him that one.
It wasn't.
He-
He
Yeah,
fought
he did.
Couture in a...
No, he fought Ortiz in a trilogy. Eli doesn't know what he's talking about.
It doesn't show up.
It just wasn't in UFC. I'm guessing.
It was not in UFC. The third fight was not in UFC.
Fuck! It was in Bellator, wasn't it?
No. It was in a one-off promotion
This is fun.
made specifically for this fight. And it
I
tanked
like yours.
afterwards.
The only name that's coming to mind right now is Chuck Liddell.
Is that your
Man
guess?
was a D1 wrestler.
Fuck. This is rough. This is real rough. Oh my god. Is there anything else I can get?
I mean, he fought all of the mainstays in the UFC.
Light heavyweight
all
from
the big names
1998
at
to 2010. He was a heavyweight in 2018.
he fought all the bigger names, like the bigger dudes that had big names in the UFC. Like he
was trained by
I'm pretty sure he's
John
in the Hall of
Hackelman.
Fame.
Yes. Ryan Lanecake, John Lewis, and Chuck Sandlin were his trainers.
He was arrested for domestic battery.
His nickname is a superhero in Marvel.
Yeah, don't say his nickname. I'll give it away.
It's one of my favorite superheroes, honestly. Side tangent. While Cliff's figuring this out, I messaged the guys. I have friends and family that watch this. My NFL team this year is
Was
San
he
Diego
in?
Chargers, LA Chargers.
Right, so not San Diego anymore, buddy.
Did the dude? I have to guess. Did he fucking? Was he ever in WWE?
No, he was not.
Fuck! It's not Ken Shamrock. God damn it!
I would have had
Ken Shamrock was not
championships from
fighting that late
WWE.
into his career.
Ken Shamrock was an Intercontinental Champion.
We
And
need to
was he?
wrap this up because they're
Yes.
starting to let fireworks off out there, and it's
Oh
going to
yeah,
pick up on the
mine
mic.
too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna hurt myself when I get it, but I'm not gonna get it.
Well, throw out a guess.
I will say you said his
Who's
name.
superhero in the Marvel universe?
Yes,
Don't
he is a part
disregard
of the
what Eli
X-Men.
said.
He
That's
is
too
an
much of a hint.
Omega level threat.
The fuck
One of my
is that?
favorite
I'm not.
superheroes
I'm
ever.
not a comic book.
One of my
Yeah, no,
favorite
I'm-
superheroes ever.
Chad was a big fan of this guy.
Chad was a Chuck Liddell guy. I got to say Chuck Liddell because I don't know.
There you go.
Iceman.
No way! Oh my god!
One of my favorite
I died
superheroes
when
ever.
you said Tito Ortiz, and you're like, who was the other guy? I was like, you guessed the wrong fucking guy in that trilogy. How the fuck does that happen?
I don't know.
And next week,
I got
it
there,
will be
though.
NASCAR.
Oh,
We're
God.
NASCAR driver.
Where in hell?
If you can't tell, we're slowly transitioning to actual sports because we might be doing an
We're gonna-
actual sports episode every now and again. So
Yeah, we're trying
Fucking-
to slowly get you guys involved in it.
keep on the.
Maybe by the time 2024 rolls around, this podcast will be big enough for us to have both this podcast and a sports podcast.
Maybe Stan Hansen will try and be interviewed by us.
highly
Have Stan
doubt it.
Hansen on the podcast. My God.
Highly doubt that shit. Not holding my
Him and
breath.
Sabu.
Fuck, I'd love to have Sabu on.
Shit. Just listen to his road stories. My God.
Yeah, I'll clip this and I'll post it to Twitter. That way he can like it and we'll put it in his head. But no, long episode today, almost 2 hours.
Woo!
One of the longer ones we put out in a while.
I won.
Yeah, just make sure you love each other, love yourselves. Don't ever forget that I tied fucking trivia up on the Spirit Squad.
On
Damn near
the
said
Spirit Squad.
Damn near said Suicide Squad. Kenny, Mikey, Nikki, Johnny, and Mitch.
Mitch, of all people.
Never forget that.
I had it.
What a showing!
still him.
What an absolute showing by me! What an absolute showing!
Yeah.
I still don't think Eli should have gotten the Dominion one right, but
Oh, fuck you.
what do I know? It was Dominion 6.9.
That's
Dominion
just the
without
day.
Dominion without the
It's
numbers
always
after it
Dominion
is just
6.9.
Dominion.
It's always Dominion 6.9.
No,
The only time it wasn't
It was
when Rey Mysterio was on
6.14
the
this
show.
year.
no, it's
Eli.
not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. There's a distinction for a reason.
You can keep bitching
If
and
he
moaning, bitching
asked
and moaning.
you at what pay-per-view John Cena versus CM Punk was at, he would probably want Money in the Bank 2011 or 2012 or whatever it was. 2013, 2014,
2015, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't that late.
This
It was
is
not
the
2015.
placeholder until I get the Money in the Bank ordered, and then I'll slap the logo on it, and it'll say Ace in the Bank. But just imagine a briefcase here, not a huge
Well,
PVC
anyway,
pipe case.
Bro didn't even imagine himself winning to get enough to get a briefcase.
I told you I was not feeling confident going
I
into...
thought I was going to lose the predictions. That's why I didn't buy one.
Anyway, we had all this episode. Fucking internet troubles, everything.
This is the
So let's go ahead
last
and wrap-
Contenders Cup before I officially get to cash in this, right?
You can cash in whenever, Eli.
The Contenders Cup. This is the last
Whenever,
one, isn't it?
whenever All In is,
Oh, shit.
because we're doing
Yeah,
All
no,
In.
we
not
still have a
SummerSlam.
lot more to go, Eli. You ain't getting out of this that easy.
Yeah, we aren't doing SummerSlam. We're doing All In. Even if we did SummerSlam, that's still 4 weeks away. That's still four more
Well,
cards.
In that case, Austin in the
You can
episode.
cash in now.
You could cash in at
Win it.
SummerSlam if you wanted.
Win it in and cash it in on the same
No.
night.
in the
I'll
episode.
probably say
I'm
you could cash in. You can cash in that Ace in the Bank whenever you want. You can
Nope.
hold on to it until Cliff gets the title if he ever does.
I can beat Austin. I just can't hold on to it.
The next tweet by me is going to have the Money in the Bank briefcase.
All right. Well, you plan that out. We're gonna send these people on their way, and just remember, no matter what life throws at you, we've always got you covered because we're your ace in the hole. Just like LA Knight should have won the Money in the Bank. Just like next week, we will be here. It is inevitable. We are inevitable because we are the greatest wrestling podcast there is. And that's not an insult. That just a fact of life. Another fact is
Yeah.
catch you on down the road. Yeah.
Yep.
A.C.E. Yeah.
Yeah.